Okay, so today I'm going to show you the easiest method I have found to change a recipe or any config files for any mod that you may want to change. For me specifically, this is going to be create, and I want to crush down this block into this chunk. And as you can see, I cannot do that, but I can craft this into here, but I cannot crush it. So I'm going to add a crushing recipe to create. Easiest way I found to do this is we go into your mod pack that you want to change. It could be yours, it could be one that's already pre-made. You are going to open the folder into your instance, and we are going to go and grab the mod that you want to change. Add to, whatever. For me, it's going to be create, so I'm going to copy and paste this mod. We are now going to extract it with WinRAR, and we are going to find the recipe folder, which should be under data, create recipes. Scroll down or just find the type of crafting you want. For me, it's going to be crushing, which is here. Now you want to find a recipe that is going to best fit your needs. For me, it's going to be the amethyst cluster block. So we're going to copy. Not entirely necessary, but just in case. Let's go ahead and rename this right now to whatever you want. So I'm going to put it as rose quartz underscore block. We're now going to open this, and all we need to do is change the names for these. So if you need to, press F3 and H to show tooltips, and then you want the name right underneath the name of the item. So, simple way to do this, get the small right next to the item, hover over, bring it over, and then now all we need to do is change this to the item ID. So this is the target item. So the first item for me is going to be this block, so I changed it to that. Now the item I want it to process into is going to be this chunk. So I'm going to bring this over, hover over in the game, come back to the notepad, and now I'm going to change this, where it says shard here, into this chunk. Going to copy and paste this as the second one. Then we are going to change the count. You can change this to whatever you want, but for me I just want to keep it 4 with a chance to get an extra one. I'm going to put this as a 33% chance, so like a third of a chance to get another chunk. Go ahead and save that. So now, whenever you open up your folder, you go back into it, it should be the exact thing that you put. Now, all we need to do is get both, you want to go back to the original spot where we copied the mod. This is where I copied the mod. This is where we're editing from. So we're going to go back into here, into the mod we copied, and we're going to open it. We are then going to go back into the recipes of where we were at, so under crushing. Now here, all we want to do is drag and drop this new file, this new recipe you just made, into here. Hit OK, and it should now be added. If I can find it real quick, it should be here. Rose quartz block. It's now going to be this. And all you want to do is now close out that. Now what you want to do is open up and go back to your instance. And you're going to delete the original mod that you had downloaded. You see it's gone. Now you want to drag and drop this new mod with this recipe into here, into your mods folder. And then you just want to restart your game. And now I should be able to have a recipe which crushes rose quartz down into what I want with a 33% chance. Let's go ahead and test this out. Grind up some rose quartz. As we can see, I can now crush them. Do not update the mod if you want to keep this recipe, otherwise you will have to redo this every time the mod updates for whatever mod you're using. But other than that, the easiest, simplest, fastest way I could think, and I have found to change a recipe or add a recipe. So there you go.